Hello and welcome to our thought for the day. It's June now, summer is here, and I wonder if you're looking forward to some time off, perhaps a holiday. I know that some parents have mixed feelings, but I'm always excited about the summer holidays coming up and a longer break from the term time treadmill. I love it when we don't have to set the alarm and rush around so much and can do different things with our time. Time off is something that is important to God as well. There is no mention of holidays in the Bible, but instead a day off every week, a Sabbath. In our after-school club, we came across the idea of the Sabbath recently when we had a look at the Ten Commandments. One place where they come up in the Old Testament is the book of Deuteronomy. And there it says, "Observe the Sabbath day by keeping it holy, as the Lord your God has commanded you. You have 6 days each week for your ordinary work, but the seventh day is a Sabbath day of rest, dedicated to the Lord your God. On that day, no one in your household may do any work. This includes you, your sons and daughters, your male and female servants, your oxen and donkeys and other livestock, and any foreigners living among you. All your male and female servants must rest as you do. Remember that you were once slaves in Egypt, but the Lord your God brought you out with his strong hand and powerful arm. That is why the Lord your God has commanded you to rest on the Sabbath day." I must say that out of the 10 Commandments, this is the one I struggle with most. I love the idea of a day off every week, but putting it into practice is something else. There's just so much to do all the time. And what counts as work? My parents make Sundays special by going to church and not doing certain chores. My mum would not do any cleaning or wash any clothes, for example, on a Sunday. My dad wouldn't work in the garden or wash the car or tidy up the cellar. But Mum would cook a 3-course Sunday lunch for us, followed by rather a lot of washing up. Many Jewish people take the Sabbath idea very seriously. They would prepare food for their Saturday family meal a day in advance. They wouldn't walk very far and really rest the whole day. As Christians, we keep Sundays as our day off, but if you're in any way involved in your church, you may find yourself rather busy on a Sunday. And so many people are having to work, not just for the emergency services or in restaurants, but so many other businesses are open on Sundays now that it is hard to tell them apart from every other day of the week. Why is a day off, a special day every week, so important to God? I think, first of all, he knows so well that we actually need rest. Even he himself took a day off after he had finished making the universe, and he rested. We learn that in the creation story, God blessed that day and made it holy, it says. That means he made it different, set it apart for other things than work. So many of us get tired and exhausted, physically and mentally. We need breaks to keep us healthy and well. We need special times to look forward to, not just a holiday at the end of the school year, but regular breaks. Secondly, a day off is a reminder to us that life is about so much more than just earning money and careers and achievements. Remember that you were slaves in Egypt, God says. In Egypt, God's people had masters that forced them to do hard labor for them. And we often feel the pressures of commitments we have, don't we? If you are the breadwinner in your family, you will feel the pressure of bringing enough money home to pay for all the rising bills and make ends meet. If you're looking after children or if you're caring for someone, you know you have to be there for them all the time. They depend on you, that you do what you do. You may look around you and see all the jobs that need doing, and you may feel the pressure of that. And the Sabbath is there to remind us that there is more to life than work and commitments and results. It is okay not to do and achieve much sometimes. It is okay to just be. It is so easy to race around even when we intend to have time off, isn't it? We fill it with so many leisure activities that they can become stressful in themselves. Seeing friends and family, doing sports, going places, having all these exciting experiences. These things can be relaxing, but also just too much sometimes, especially when we feel the pressure to keep up with what everyone else is doing. And a lot of our spare time is taken up by social media and stuff we watch and listen to. Regular breaks from that really help me to put my mind at rest, quite literally. A whole day off on a Sunday won't work for everyone. But can we build special time into our routine when we really stop and do nothing? Or something that really helps us to rest? When the kids were little, for me that would be the last half hour or hour before I went to bed. I would sit down, pick up a book perhaps or the newspaper, have an uninterrupted chat with my other half, have a cup of tea. What way could there be for you to build in little precious breaks into your daily routine? I wonder. The third thing I take away from God's Sabbath commandment is the warning not to make others work on a day off because they need and deserve it as well. Do I really need to do my shopping 24/7? What are my expectations of the people around me? Aren't there a lot of things that can wait and don't need to be sorted out instantly? I really feel the challenge of this commandment. Life, God says, is about so much more than work and achievements. Jesus once said that the Sabbath was made for us, not the other way around. We need it. Our society, I believe, needs it as well. Let's be challenged.